to my YouTube channel. Today I am once again joined by my best friend Elena.
Hi.
Today we are discussing monofins because the two of us have had quite a fun story with them. So I have been mermaiding for 8 years. You have been mermaiding for a little more than half a year.
Just about.
Just about. But you have been diving a lot.
Yes.
I feel like that
Scuba
is
diving. Yeah.
very important to mention when we discuss monofins. We are talking about two different monofins, and the first of one is my preferred monofin. It is the Linden. I have been swimming in it only recently. I got it a few months back, and the funny thing is how I got it was actually because you bought it.
Yes.
So it's actually used to be yours.
Yeah.
And here is your monofin of choice is the finfun Oasis, and this monofin it's yours.
Yeah.
But it used to be mine.
Yes.
So the clever watchers at home might have realized that we did a switcheroo for our monofins. I got my Oasis monofin a few years back. I got it with my elite tail. It's the I believe it's called Indigo Neptune, and of course I got the Oasis monofin to go with it. It was the monofin they recommended, and it was my first large tail, so it made perfect sense for me to get it. I have not been swimming in my elite tail quite a lot, and I have not done so because I have hated the monofin. And I know hate is a strong word, but for this case it's also the correct word. I do not like this monofin one bit. I like the look of it. I want to be very specific. I actually prefer the look of it to the look of the Linden, but the feeling of swimming with it, I have had a great discomfort. However, the first time you and I went swimming together, we decided to try on each other's monofin, and we quickly found out that it is a great fit for both of us if we switched. And I have enjoyed the Linden a lot since then. But when you use the Linden, you don't enjoy it.
No.
But we'll get into that in a moment. I think we should start with the Linden because I feel like I've seen more people discuss the Linden over the years. I have seen a lot of people. It does come in 3 colors for the adults. I have been swimming with my finfun until now, where I recently got my Mermaid, Gabi. And the finfun fabric is a little thinner. And when it stretches out over the Linden, it is a little see-through. I found it very comfortable. I think it's lightweight. It's very sharp.
Yeah.
Not it doesn't cut. It's very neatly produced, but it's very sharp in its shape. And I feel like it flows through water very easily. I have a little disability with my feet. It's made my feet a little white, which is also, when you come to it, a reason I do not like this monofin. This monofin is very comfortable with it. I do not wear the socks that comes with them. I don't feel like I need to. I feel like the adjustability of the straps is very neat. I can put it on and then just pull these until it sits comfortably. Yeah, and I've been using it in my finfuns, and I recently got a Gabi tail, and I will not be using it in my finfuns if I can avoid it, because they have been ruining my tail. I don't see a lot of people talk about this, because I've actually seen a lot of people use the Linden in the finfun tail, and I get why. I feel like this is a much better monofin. I do not like the finfun original monofins. You have to flop a little too much with them for my taste. I feel like they are great for beginners, but you get a lot more propulsion with this. So this is why I think this is neat. Would you have a go with this?
Yeah, I did much prefer this one, and I think that's kind of, I don't know, a hot take. I think the Linden is very famous for a reason. I can see why a lot of people like it. I can see why you like it. First of all, just the foot pockets were just too wide for me.
Yeah.
And I had to wear the scuba socks, which was okay, but it was still kind of clunky. I didn't like how light it is.
Lightweight, yeah.
Lightweight, yeah. This is much heavier, which I much prefer. And the foot pockets are a lot narrower.
Move a little closer.
Might have to look. They kind of go in a bit here. I think you can see better at the back, actually, how they kind of go in. Which is an interesting design.
Oh, very much so.
It really fits my feet. Like, it fits my... If you have kind of like narrower feet, I think this one fits really well. But I can see for a lot of people it wouldn't fit. But yeah, if that happens to be you and we share our narrow feet syndrome, then this is a really good monofin for that.
It's the Cinderella monofin.
It really is.
You have to have tiny feet, but if you do, it fits perfectly.
But yeah, I also really just, I like the heft to it. It is quite a bit heavier, and I think if you're not either a strong swimmer, this is not the monofin for you.
No.
But I really liked it. I found the Linden much too light, and it kind of frustrated me.
Oh, it really did. I remember you were so frustrated.
It was so annoying.
But you pair this up with the Mermaid gobby tail.
I do.
I think that's a brave choice, but it fits surprisingly well.
It fits. Like, if anyone wants to try it, it does fit. It's a bit snug. I will say, it's a bit snug around.
You cannot sip it yourself.
No,
I will be helping.
you will need a friend. But sadly, I don't think there are any, like, places that makes just tails. Like, just for this, of course, Finfun has the elite tails.
Yeah.
But that's this monofin plus a vinyl insert. And yeah, I think I might have to make my own tail.
And this is why you also gotta stay tuned for Elena's YouTube channel, because she will be making a Ariel tail.
Ariel tail with this monofin.
And it's gonna be a bit of a tutorial as far as I know.
Yes.
So if you also like the Oasis monofin and you want a tail of your own to make for it, then it might be a good possibility to look at Elena's YouTube channel and wait until she releases that.
I would say also just I really like the shape of this, like how it curves in.
Well, the gobby tail you have,
yeah,
it does adjust to this shape.
It does, and it looks really nice.
It looks so nice. It's also it's a nice size.
It is. It's a really nice size fluke. I think. I think it has a nice flop. I don't know if you can see it here.
You can also fold it. You
Yeah.
cannot really fold this, but you can fold this and put it in your suitcase.
Which is really.
I
neat.
do envy.
Yeah, I like that it both have the like floppiness on the side, but have this very sturdy part. So it's still like it doesn't feel like it will break, whatever you do with it. And when you get onto water, it still has like a nice kind of proportion to it because this is sturdy.
Oh, you're a pretty fast swimmer.
Yeah.
What I also do like about this monofin, because as much as I do not like it at all, I think it has a neat trait to it. I think the straps here, they have this soft rounded part here. I think that's very nice. And they have some texture in the feet area. I also think that's very nice for like some anti-slip.
Yeah.
I also think the look of it is very neat.
Yeah. I think it's nice. It also doesn't have like a big buckle down here. It's just really easy to put on, and it doesn't take up a lot of space inside the tail. Yeah.
The issue I have with the Linden compared to the Elite is this space down here. You can see it. But while you have been using this in a Mertailor, I have actually been using this in my Elite tail.
We're both doing it wrong.
Well, technically, while I think this is a decent monofin, especially if you can actually fit it, which was my problem, I think it's much too heavy with the vinyl layer added. Because the vinyl that is in the Elite tails are very heavy.
I can imagine that.
I have used this in my Elite tail, and it is much lightweighter, and it actually works very nicely. I've been swimming a lot more in my Elite tail since I've gotten this. I could swim in this for the maximum of 10 minutes before cramping. Yeah. So much so that I had to pull it off. I have been swimming in this for 2 hours straight without cramping in my Elite tail. Yeah. My conclusion, I must admit, when it comes down to it, is actually your feet size. Yeah. While both proclaim to fit a large number of sizes, I don't think this fit very large sizes, and I don't think this fit very small sizes. For obvious reasons, do not have a Linden for kids, but I do believe that the fluke shape is smaller, so you cannot even get a smaller size.
No. Yeah, I think it's also like, it's not necessarily the length, but just the shape of the foot. So I don't know if that would help, or if it would just be like shorter.
I like the width of it, and you like the snugness of this. Yeah. And I think that's the main point, honestly. Yeah. And also the weight.
Yeah, I do like the weight.
I think
but I think that's very like individual.
Yeah. I personally, my hot take is that it comes from your experience as a scuba diver.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because I have never been scuba diving, I have only been mermaiding, and I have only recently picked up different types of monofin and different types of tails. So I have only just gotten used to experimenting with a lot of different stuff. I think that might be why I prefer the lighter shape. in the end, I think both monofins are a decent option. They are very similar.
Look at the size comparison.
Yeah, I think that the lead is a little bit bigger.
Yeah, a tiny bit. Yeah.
They're actually equally high.
Yeah.
It's only this shape that's differently. And I think it looks very beautiful. And it's a little wider, isn't it?
I think, yeah, at the very tip it's a little wider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be trial and error.
Yeah.
It was for us, but we had the opportunity to switch, and I think that was wonderful.
That's a pro take. Make a friend.
Make a friend. Make them get the other monofin that you don't want yourself, and try them both. And if you like your friends better, then steal it.
Mutual stealing.
Yeah, mutual stealing. For legal purposes, that was a joke. I have been very happy with mine, and you have been yours. So. And then also a little prompt to finfun, or maybe even other tail makers out there. Make a tail for this. It's very nice. It is very nice. I do not know if it can fit a finfun.
I don't think so. Like a normal finfun.
But I do have a finfun, so we can
try.
Ooh. Okay, so this is my Malaysian mist. It was my first finfun. It is very beaded. They do not recommend this.
No, I'm like, I don't want to ruin your tail.
It's fine, I already ruined it.
Okay.
With a bit of force. I have been wearing this with my Linden, so it's already worn out a little bit. It works.
It does work.
You can. It doesn't. I think.
See the monofin,
but then again, when it gets wet, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Actually, I also think if you use a regular finfun with the Oasis, you cannot go back and use it with the regular monofin. So I think that was the take for today. I do hope you found some useful information in this video and that you enjoyed watching us. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to check out Elena's social medias as well as her YouTube channel for the upcoming tail video. And we'll see you another time. Bye.
Bye.